Okay, this meeting of the RAM Board is now called to order. We'll begin with the Pledge of Allegiance. Stand, please. Please salute.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Are there any public here to address this board under public comment? None. Let's move on. Additions to the agenda. Any additions?
No, sir.
Okay. Regular items, schedule item 5.
Consideration of approval of minutes for January 27, 2016.
I'll hear a motion on that if you're ready. Oops. Sorry about that.
I move it.
Okay. Second?
Second.
Motion is seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The record reflect that it was unanimous vote. Item 6,
Consider-
approval of
sorry.
February minutes.
Yeah. You read it?
Motion?
You read it?
I move to approve.
Okay, motion to approve. Is there a second? Anyone?
I wasn't here.
Okay. Well, I will second the motion then. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion is carried. We can't have that many abstentions, though. That would be, so we need,
Relying upon the sheriff's in favor.
yes.
I will vote yes.
Okay, there we go. Also? Okay, good. We got unanimous vote then. Item 7.
Consideration of approval to appoint Zeno Lawson as the alternate to Chief Steve Frazier. Sorry.
Okay.
I don't know. Move to approve.
Okay, motion approved. Is there a second? Second. Motion made and second. Any discussion? Any questions from the public? No public here at all. Okay. All in favor?
I would like to ask
Go
a
ahead.
question of the
Yeah.
nominee. How tall are you?
5'7".
Thank you. Right answer. Okay. I'm ready.
Qualify?
I'll vote to qualify.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Unanimous. Items 8.
Discussion and consideration of approval of the proposed strategic plan for Cal ID Remote Access Network Board.
Okay.
Hi, good afternoon. Corey Kennedy here with RAM Cogent. Thanks for having me back again today. Previous meetings, we had some discussion about the identification system. I got a couple of updates, and we can walk through the phased approach that we were talking about. Item number 1 was the live scan devices, which you guys submitted a purchase order for. I believe all the equipment's been shipped out to the locations. I recently found out that there has been some delays in completing the installations because when they sourced some of the new camera equipment for the mug shots, there were some components that weren't ordered, and then when they started to do the installation, there was a firmware incompatibility with the software, so they're doing a code change and a little QA process to get that ironed out so they can commence with the installation of live scan equipment, which should be back on track here in the next couple of weeks. Okay. The next item that was asked for was a maintenance quote for the live scan equipment, and I did provide a quote and a copy of our boilerplate maintenance agreement for the 5 new live scan systems. The quote, typically our maintenance is 13 to 15% range. If you look at the quote, it's just under $15,000 to cover the 5 machines, but that fee won't start until after the first 1-year warranty period is gone by from the live scans being installed. So if installation occurs in 2 weeks, that's when the warranty period would start. The third item was upgrading the APHIS system, hardware and software. The servers have Windows operating system that is end of life, So there's definitely need for those, for the hardware to be upgraded, as well as the licensing for the CAFIS software, which is the AFIS Automated Fingerprint Identification System. The software is approaching end of life as well and needs to be updated so it can be supported under a new maintenance agreement. So I have gathered all the system details, submitted it to our engineering team so that they can come up with a bill of materials for all the hardware and software components and estimation for the engineering time. And then it goes through a finance review, so I haven't gotten the final numbers back on that. But my rough estimate for that upgrade to include hardware, software, all the newest functionality on the AFIS, including a mobile ID interface so that you would have mobile ID functionality going forward, is in the 400 to 450K range. And I'm hopeful that that's a high estimate and it'll come in lower, but I don't have any control of the pricing right now. So, and then the fourth item is actually rolling out mobile identification devices. So that would be the handheld devices that officers can use in the field to identify subjects that they stop or pull over that don't produce an identification. So they'll be able to use that device, search against a database, whether it be your local database of fingerprints or the state's database, find out if the subject's been arrested before, come back with the name and date of birth so that they can do a warrant search. So, for an example, those handheld devices cost is around $1,700 each, including a hardware and software license. It has to be matched set. So if, for instance, the county was to be interested in purchasing 50 of those, you'd be looking at around roughly $85,000 for 50 units to be on the field. And they can be spread around the county however you wish. So,
Is there training that goes along with that?
yes, definitely. Everything, all the new equipment is going to be delivered in a turnkey solution with training. And everything comes with a 1-year warranty from the day of it goes in service.
So unless we approach the end of life and then all bets are off, now we have to buy something new, right?
Well, you know, it goes into service, we put it on a maintenance agreement, we support it for 5 to 7 years, typically on our maintenance contract, and then there should be a notice saying, hey, a year or 2 years out from now, these products are going end of life, and we'll either provide a upgrade path or some sort of solution to deal with the end of life product.
Did that include the software upgrade as well?
Yes.
If there is any?
Yeah. So the maintenance agreement will cover your bug fixes and minor software patches and things like that. But if there's a major release, a new version, then there has to be some negotiation on, you know, what the cost of that would be.
Who's responsible for the installation?
Our folks.
Is there a reason why we had to put the stuff that you guys sent us into our booking area?
The live scans that are here now, yeah, the installation is delayed because of the camera issue that I spoke about a few minutes ago. Mm-hmm. So once they get the bug fix worked out, the reason for the delay is the camera.
I understand that. What I'm asking is, they sent us the box, basically, the computer monitor,
Right.
whatever, and they asked us to put it in our booking area. We did that.
Okay.
So should we have not done that?
Someone from the support team should have coordinated with each of the sites for delivery and holding of the equipment in a storage area until they can complete the installation.
Is that going to void the warranty?
No, it won't start the warranty until it goes into service. Right. So if it goes into service,
We're using it.
oh, you are using it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, it hasn't been accepted yet. It's not fully installed.
Thank you. That's what I want to make sure is that.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks.
No problem.
Corey, do you have a time frame and when we might have a truer cost estimate on Phase 3?
I should have something in the next, just an estimate, I'd say 2 weeks.
And then that would obviously have a separate service agreement. Any idea what dollar range that would run in?
The maintenance rate for the server system is at a lower rate than the live scan equipment.
Okay.
It's usually in the 10 to 12% range rather than the 13 to 15% range.
And then I just have a question for County Council. Have you had a chance to look at the hardware and software maintenance agreement that they submitted?
And on the Phase 3 for the APHIS, the number of records that you have, the APHIS is fairly small. I tried to estimate it a little bit high, and I'm hoping the numbers come back lower than that. The one unknown factor is, I guess, if we bundle everything together, the APHIS upgrade and the mobile ID functionality all in the same phase or in the same order, it adds a significant cost for the mobile ID because we'll be creating an interface to the state, and we call it a mobile ID gateway. So you'll be able to search your local database as well as the state and FBI if that's a desire that you guys have.
Sure. Just to make sure I understand, so that gateway is an additional cost, or is the gateway included in Phase 3?
The gateway should be included in the price that ballpark. And it's a ballpark figure, so don't hold me to that. But I'm hoping it'll come in lower.
Any more questions?
I don't have any more questions. I would move to approve this as our phasing. I don't know that we can accept the maintenance agreement until county council has reviewed it. I'm sure it's pretty standard, but I know that the county's policy is to have council review all contracts.
Right.
So can we make a motion that we accept this as our phasing and we accept the maintenance agreement as listed for $14,930 pending county council approval of the actual agreement?
Yes.
That's my motion then, Mr.
Okay,
Chairman.
motion is made. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Motion made and seconded. And Wasim beat everybody to the draw on that. So, motion made and second. Any further discussion? If not, all in favor, say aye.
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 Any opposed? There are no opposed. It's unanimous. Any members' reports?
None for me.
None.
None.
Okay. Next meeting,
The next meeting I anticipate to be either, not either, but in May.
May?
Yeah, unless something else comes before that time, in May.
Yeah, okay. Very good. With that, this meeting is adjourned.
It's the best meeting.